and just go in would be fantastic, and there it is. Rakan locked in for Targamas. Look at G2's comp, it's pretty clear what it is. A lot of team fight with MF Jarvan and Rakan, right? But you have good side lanes with Tryndamere and Ahri. Rogue's comp a little bit strong in the early game with the Rumbles in Zalution playing
right
head.
now. He has managed to avoid the vision. Larson is hovering around where his jungler is. Like a flash charm.
Yanko's coming to follow up, and that's gotta be it. Larson nowhere to go. Gifted over the Caps.
It's absolutely beautiful, and it's Yanko. They do lose this game, because of course a Poppy early rotation would be good into the Ahri Jarvan, but Broken Blade.
Equalizer's going to come down. Broken Blade, of course, has the Undying Rage. Just looking to kill him onto Odoamne, who flashes away. Malrang on the chase, and Broken Blade a little bit too overeager. Rogue get their first kill of finals. Caps is on his way, though, with the Cataclysm come down. There's no way for Odoamne to escape. He'll be sacrificed. Malrang leaves him to die, and Caps, once again, will be gifted over this kill.
Rogue are on the board, but G2 quick to answer, similar to
Incredibly well early on in this game with the Rift Herald going in the mid lane. Caps picks up some of that gold. Odoamne is going to spot Jankos, who does have the Cataclysm. Puts down the Smite as well. Trimby's on his way. Solar Flare dodged away by Jankos, but the Zenith Blade will still follow him. Jankos stunned up. There's nowhere for him to go. Tick, tick, boom. Odo gets his kill. Do you know what? 1.7 thousand gold ahead at the 14-minute mark. And yes, sometimes it's not about towers. It's not about taking those early objectives. Instead, it's about getting good kills.
Going down. The blue buff will be handed over to Larson. Obviously very valuable on the Lucian, especially in the laning phase, but it means that there's no real cross map.
But if it doesn't, it stabilizes the tempo on the map. Trimby's behind, Flackit.
He's got the cleanse, he's got the flash, but he's out of position now. Jankos on his way. Trimby stepping forward. Flackit flashes away. The cleanse available, but nowhere for him to go. Rogue pounce from the bush.
Brilliant play from Rogue. They did invest a lot, but you read the map perfectly, Cadril. They knew exactly what was going to happen. The swap comes through from Flackit. He's isolated in the top lane. He's not expecting Rogue members to be sitting in that brush, and they end up finding themselves a kill. But G2 answer with a tower in mid.
Odo will finally get that top tier 1, so
G2 can poke and they can prod, but they can't really advance into a team fight here. As I say that, Jankos steps into the darkness. Targamas there as well. The bullet time coming in and ripping through them. But the stopwatches will stop Rogue from falling. Jankos has to flash away. Caps on his way. Spirit Rush a possibility. He goes on to Trimby first. He'll get the reset there.
Once more.
3 stacks on it, but Larson comes in from the backside. The smite from Jankos, not enough. Equalizer onto Flackit as well as Larson looks to take down 1. Caps gets a second. 2 Spirit Rush charges. A possibility of a re-engage. Broken Blade still not here. The tier 2 hits target as he will secure it. Caps dives in. The charm connects, but Odo's up to it towards the flank. Flash, flash, not enough. Oh, Caps with a great route though. Able
soon, because they're going to bleed so much gold. Looks like they're going to force the objective. Rogue just going to give it up for now.
You're engaged is half HP. Trimby's half HP.
Go back to base.
Rogue should know that G2's Baron is not the fastest, right? MF Ahri not the quickest. Oh, they're looking for a pick.
It doesn't matter who wants neutral objectives when you can just take kills. Jankos takes 1 Caps.
They can herald mid here, and they can just force this mid tier 1. Caps no ultimate. We'll see if they choose to do so. They're waiting for the waves. Odoamne rotated up. Malrang is in position to drop it. Will be sole point for G2 though if Rogue give this up.
Looking to interrupt the Herald. Odoamne
jumps on the Broken Blade, but look at the damage from Odoamne. He just burns them. The Emperor's going to ruin him up though with the Solar Flare with the follow-up. Broken Blade pops the Undying Rage. Equalizer off towards the backline. Broken Blade with stopwatch of his own. Targamas coming in with the quickness. The bullet time across the board will be able to get 1. Odo down. Rogue though can look for the re-advances. Comp up towards the side. Trimby diving in, but he's down as well. Caps goes unstoppable. 5 kills for him, and Rogue have to retreat.
G2 continue to pick apart Rogue when they're in the we were talking about. G2 have so many options to get into the fight, and Rogue just can't lock them down.
Get into the fight and get out as well. That's exactly what Caps...
Maybe acting as a little bit of a bait as Caps is in the right position. Is it the right time for G2? Trimby's going to step forward here. Rogue, the charm onto Trimby. Caps with the Everfrost as well. Trimby survives, though. Broken Blade goes in. The quickness of the backline, but Cataclysm's not going to be able to lock them up. Oh no, when they pops the stopwatch, Larson trying to get away. The culling, not enough. It's a 1-for-2 trade so far, but Targamas will fall as well. But Caps continues to put the damage down. It's Odo and Malrang versus the world, and the world is going to come crashing down on both of their heads. Malrang gets 1 in response, but Jankos and Caps clean him up.
Oh, Caps, he is back, baby. Again, puts G2 back in that fight. Flackit falls, Broken Blade gets a lot of work done, but it's the 8-0 Ferrari with another 100% kill participation that wins in the fight and wins in the soul.
What a stunning flank from Caps. 28. Just a meager 728 ability power. No big deal.
Trimby's locked up here with Jankos. Jankos should be able to win that 1v1, but Broken Blade may come in for a little bit of a helping hand. Equalizer down, but look at the shield from the mountain, from the locket, and then the bullet time rips through Rogue. Malrang and Odo able to retreat for the moment. Still Trimby dying off towards the top side. Jankos distracted by him. The culling out from Larson. Broken Blade down to half HP. Trimby and Jankos still fighting.
Yeah,
Jankos, you can do it, man. I believe in you, Jankos. There we go. He killed a support. Let's go.
He can take his time as well because Baron's up. You can see Larson just used his TP to bot lane and Malrang's on bot crap, so this Baron is as good as gone. G2 now have Soul, they have Baron. I mean, if Rogue want to find a way back into this game, it might have to be an Elder Dragon.
I mean, a very impressive game one from G2. Obviously still a long best of 5 to go, but remember that coming into the final through the lower bracket, G2 is 9-0. Obviously, winning this game will put them at 10-0. But that's
quick maths right there.
That is big as possible. G2's Jankos and Targamas there to cover. Well, Caps from Broken Blade push down mid, playing on 2 lanes here, G2.
Yeah, they're setting up the waves beautifully. The engage comes in.
Flackett's able to walk away. That is a full equalizer that he tanked there, and he's able to walk away with basically no damage to his health bar. Caps now TPs down towards the bottom lane as Broken Blade's coming in for the fight as well. The quickness onto the back line, one already down, and they're looking for more. G2 take 2, wins a double. Flackett finally on the board. The third comes in for Broken Blade, and Rogue can only stand and watch.
Yeah, it looks like they could just run it down and end here, Medic.
They can definitely do that, Cajal. Obviously, G2 have a penchant for a fountain dive, so we'll see if they decide to end it right now. The Nexus Tower is their target to start. Larson and Comp can only watch as their allies' corpses are strewn in the bottom lane, and G2, in dominant fashion, make it 10-0.
Yeah, as you instantly get baited and the Renata gets locked in. It's really curious how much of a turn we've taken from game 1 to games 2 drafts. Again, showing the versatility of both of these two teams.
Caps using his window to move, Broken Blade moving as well.
I mean, both games, this has been the strat from G2. Shut down Malrang, that's what they're looking to do. The flash away, still going to get the knock-up. Brittle a possibility, Malrang under the tower, first blood, G2.
Fantastic setup.
First Drake of the game.
Nice summation of tempo there, Medic.
I learned it from Schoolbook, so I will give credit to him there.
Fair enough, fair enough. It's a great, elegant way of explaining it.
What would your steps be? Like, how would you get this Jinx, that Rift Herald? How would
time.
you get some plates?
Caps is gonna
Malrang's looking for fight in the mid lane as Caps is caught out, and Rogue don't want us to wax lyrical. Instead, they want blood. Malrang on the board.
Yeah, fantastic setup.
He said, you know what? You can have it.
But the biggest winner here is Larson, of course. Caps got the package. That's why Malrang backed away, but that's going to be first tower over to Larson. All plates in his pocket. We'll get the Azir
Got the root with the flame chompers and is able to walk away. Re-engage possibly here from Trimby and Comp. The blast cone forward. Trimby will spot that red buff is yet to fall.
Smart mechanics there by Comp. Doesn't read through one then.
That's the only remaining outer tower. As the reset does come out. Jankos on his way up here. Now this ward will spot out. Oda needs to order that tower once more. Does get knocked up. Of course, Gwen, very famous for being immune, but not when you're in range of the call of the Forge God. Jankos takes the third kill of the game.
And it's an easy play.
Does Caps have a 200 gold shutdown right now? He lost his full tower plates over to Larson, but Malrang anyway, looking for a mid play.
Blackhead can pop the Feather Storm, has the
G2 is. Reach is going to catch that mid wave. And then the tower in the bot lane will end up dropping. TP now coming through from Azir. Rogue is looking.
Before the dragon goes down, we'll see if he does. There's one rocket onto Trimby. See if he hits another, because Rogue have to pull the trigger soon. It's only going to get worse. There's the Ornhorn.
Call of the Forge God coming out. Caps goes in with a package. Trimby locked up. Oda now diving onto the back line as G2 look for the knockups themselves. The poke coming in. Flacker flashing forward. The feathers fly and Rogue die. One down already. Malrang flashing away. Knocks himself away with a blast cone. But G2 win the fight of the dragon.
And it comes back to this discussion around initiation. Look at G2's composition. It's so easy for
Leandries already chipping away at it. Jankos doesn't know. G2 don't know. TP coming in now. Jankos. EQ a possibility. Looking for the smite. He's done this before. He's stolen before. But not today. Hostile takeover goes into the backline. Berserk onto 2. Stopwatch by Jankos still in the middle of the pit as the missiles begin to barrage in from Caps. One down. Malrang next up. Comp and Larson get away with the Baron. But G2 still win the fight.
Buy themselves a little bit more time. Get a little bit more gold into their back pocket as G2 still have the level lead. They still have the item lead. G2 still have control very much, but Flackhead, wow, so consistent. The evolution of this young player throughout the playoffs has been incredible, really.
Starting to come in for G2. Rogue with control. Package now picked up. Oda trying to go in, look for the damage onto Broken Blade. He uses the Bellows Breath, but the stopwatch is popped as well. Caps in a good position to flank here, but he's spotted on control ward. How quickly does Rogue react? Broken Blade down, already dead. The hostile takeover coming out as well. It's 1-for-1 traded so far. Malrang's going to fall as well. Flacker doing so much work here, but Comp, can he open up? Can he find the big guns? Can he find the shots? The rockets. Caps instead turns it around, still has the package in his back pocket. And Rogue looking hungrily at the dragon. Can they secure it? Can they steal the soul away from G2? They don't have a jungler. Larson Larson slides in, but Caps dives back. A double for Caps, a soul for G2, and they're looking to make it 11-0 in the...
Would have predicted that they would have a run like this.
On the bound, Caps looking for Larson, Banshees popped on him.
Malrang has flash and ult.
Malrang could look for it. Ban down to 4,000 HP. G2 standing on the precipice. Trimby already burst down. Malrang 2, Stormbringer away. Comp has to open up. Comp has to do something miraculous in this fight. Larson has the flank position. Yanko's already down. Odoamne on the front line now, but it's 4v3 in favor of G2. Larson trying to get him behind, but the rest of his team is just dying in the mid lane. Caps and G2 once again route through.
Rogue tried to engage into G2, but such a meat grinder in the backline. Instantly, Malrang has to get out. Trimby dies. Malrang trying to escape here. Caps is on the chase. Larson also has to run. Can he find him? He should know that he's in this bush. Process of elimination.
How many numbers is his head? Oh, Caps has more.
Malrang can execute though. Of course, he will still be dead for a while. Does get the execute. And because of that,
the turn, carries weren't together. G2 run them over.
And the thing is, although it's been mistakes from Rogue, it's been mistakes.
And basically you have these three melee champions that are all trying to engage onto this composition. The two long-range champs have to go through the front line, and Rogue, it's so difficult for them to actually play the fights, but now they're looking for a pick on a Flacket.
Caps TPing in, they're looking for Flacket as he goes towards the backline. The hostile takeover is going to do a lot of work here, but Larson able to get him from the side. Look at the damage from Comp, almost kills Odoamne. The locket has to be popped. Malrang diving in with the Stormbringer as well. A stopwatch will stop time, and Targamas keeps himself alive as well as Larson dived in. But the only goal he's going to see here is that stopwatch. G2 wipe him. That was a 4v5 in favor of Rogue, and still they can't find the win.
G2 once again dominate Rogue in the team fight. They dominate the map from start to finish, and G2 are going to bring us to match point.
Rogue just seem like another name on a long list for G2. First they came for Vitality, then for Misfits, then for Fnatic, and now just one win away from claiming their 9th LEC title. The wave's not in their favor right now as they wait to try and fountain dive. Only Odoamne stands, perhaps looking at the last hopes of a title for him slipping between his hands. Odoamne tries to do what he can, but what can you do into the face of G2? The damage on Broken Blade is absurd, but the damage on the Nexus is just enough for G2 to go 11-0.
Wow. Incredible performances by G2. But there's the Brown, which will deny the Ornald in teamfights ideally and try and shut down this Trundle in the front line with Jarvan.
Also works really well into the Xayah in lane. You can block the feathers coming back with that unbreakable shield. And you can look to get Jankos down here and continue the pressure, but Malrang is reading the play.
He's on it. G2's bot lane 3 melee creeps away from level 2. We'll see if they read the play.
Flash forward, Flacker with an early cleanse here. They just need 2 autos on him. He's still got the flash. Malrang can flash chase. One more auto would be enough for the stun, and the chase is on, and Flacker may be done. Rogue strike first in game 3.
So it's Malrang.
Because Malrang needs to get level 3.
Level 3 for Caps. Jankos already level 3.
Larson's in trouble
Larson
here.
locks in the stun card, charmed up. Malrang's on the chase though. Trimby's here as well. Larson levels up in the middle of the fight, and Jankos just able to survive. Targamas still in level 1. No way for him to go. Ignite taking Orbital Deception. No, Oh, he Q-smited for the vision! That was beautiful from Malrang! What a play! And 2 kills come off it. Caps now forced up towards the top side. Larson on the chase. Comp's going to catch out Targamas as well. Comp can chase Targamas. Caps trying to get away, but the Sun Car will lock him up, and Cuts Blows will follow him up. Rogue are here to fight! G2
when the chips are down, they already find themselves with a 1.5k goldie. Level 2, he's
Level
back
1
in bot lane.
Level 1, how's he getting away? He's got no flash, he's got no cleanse, he's got no hope of getting out of this one. Malrang with the autos, the flame chompers come down, and Flacket burns. Jankos here, but really can you fight? Trimby locked up, Jankos will take one, Malrang can EQ. The pillar! Get back over here! Jankos brings Malrang back, and it'll be another kill over to G2. Caps on the chase with the charm! The fighting never ends! Comp has flash, he'll try and escape. Caps has no way to follow. He's got armies as well. Trimby is here now, and they will be able to secure this dragon. Good call from Rogue to take it. Targamas though on the way. Caps locked up in the mid lane underneath this tower, and Targamas will spot this, but won't be able to stop this, as we have expecting more action, and maybe they should have been, as Jankos caught out underneath this tower. Malrang on his way. Flack is already backed away.
They can dive this.
Targamas What's the stun down? There's the pillar going down as well. They're just looking for the plate right now. Rook with the subjugate working as well. Destiny almost back off cooldown for Larson. Now it's up. Odo Omne getting chunked out by Broken Blade, who looks for the knockback. Odo gets a knockback of his own. Oh, the flash! You could see Ornn was about to bring the hammer down, but Odo flashed just in time. Malrang now with the EQ. Larson with the chase. Caps.
They have damage here.
Holds flash. The Cataclysm will still find him.
Nicely. With Dragon is you might lose your top tier too, so there's this decision making here from Rogue to defend top just to make sure they thin out the wave, and I expect them to go for this Dragon soon. We'll see if G2 decide to pop it, because Flackett lost a lot for this play.
Tower goes down. There's the Rift Tower being used as well. Malrang here trying to clear out the wave. Targamas with a good bone skewer. Trimby on his way up towards the top side. Jankos and Targamas and Flackett still trying to do what they can. The Rift Tower dies before he gets charging. Glacial Fisher coming out. Caps looking for the charm. Still lands it onto Odo Omne. Underneath the tower, Odo Omne dives back in to try and kill off Jankos, but Targamas takes him. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Larson.
Take away the blue buff. Larson has ultimate to join. Remember, Caps doesn't have it. Odo.
There's the knockup. There's the second. Odo more like on a trampoline than Summoner's Rift. Exhaust coming out from Broken Blade from the unsealed spell, but the chase is on. The Q connects and Broken Blade.
Larson popping the ultimate, looking for his play.
Bone Skewer's going to connect. Sunkard coming out as well. Trimby on the chase, and Targamas will fall. Flackett trying to survive underneath the tower. No Featherstorm for him for a couple of seconds. Still has the flash. Malrang on his way. He will want to tank this up. Do they go for the dive? They probably don't know the Xayah timing. Caps dashing forward with the Spirit Rush. Hits the charm. Trimby pops the stopwatch. Cataclysm coming back in his work. Look for the re-engage. Malrang now on the wrong side of the wall as the chase is on, but he dies back, and Jankos takes one. Feathers fly out. Trimby puts down the Unbreakable, but Comp over the wall. He will die. G2 able to trade 1-for-1 in the top lane.
Comp a little over-aggressive there. Thinks that he can clean up, get the resets off, but a good charm once again from Caps mitigates that snowball. Look at Rogue, though. They actually get something else on the map. It's G2 trying to claw things back.
Oh, Trimby!
Dodges the charm. Dodges the knockup. Still dies.
Doesn't dodge the
in the regular season, and we saw from them against Fnatic in those last 3 games. Caps here looking for the chase. Orbit Deception. Caps no Spirit Rush, but is back up the stun.
He's dead.
Yeah, I mean, he's dead, but can he escape? Can he do something? Can't dodge the auto attack. Once again, lacking the Jax E.
And that is another solo kill that we see from the side of G2. First for Broken Blade. Now he could be into danger.
Locked up, Trimmy's going to knock him up because the blow is a possibility, and Broken Blade is stunned and flashes, but you can't flash away from an auto that's chasing you down. Comp now getting excited as Targamas is locked up second. One more auto for the concussive blows, and Targamas has nowhere to go. The Zap will find him. A double for Comp as Odo Omne is caught off towards the bottom side. Flackett and Jankos chasing him down, but now they're on the wrong side of the rift for this fight. Comp isolated from the rest of Rogue. Jankos stepping forward. Flackett trying to get into the bush, trying to get out of vision, but the control ward will spot him. The knock-up from Malrang is enough. Jankos still chased down. The subjugate for Comp on a killing spree. That's 3 for him. The charm goes in and Trimby oversteps. Answered. The Cataclysm. Comp no Super Mega Death Rocket. The Zap flashed away by Jankos. Caps with another Orbit Deception. Comp is still chasing in. The TP now by G2 as they look for more. Charm dodge to the side. Call of Forge God. G2 praying to someone, and they find their answer like manna from heaven. Caps gets another shutdown. Larson will join the fight. Gold card locked in. Malrang's going to EQ away, but Caps can still chase.
Look at his ult cooldown.
About to come off cooldown. Caps goes in, one Spirit Rush, and that's 2. And Caps goes 6-2-2 at the end of the fight.
Oh, it's Caps versus Rogue right now. Broken Blade came in to support it. Comp got so many kills in that exchange. You can see 17 minutes in, he's at 2.5 items. Caps has 10 stacks on his Dark Seal again, though. And I think he's
sitting at 6-2. Another charm lands onto Trimby. You can see that's half his health. It's your front line, that's your tank. Down to half as Larson will secure the 3rd tower of the game for Rogue. Fighting back, currently 0-2.
He's in a good position. Jankos should spot out the flag here. He should know.
I think a fight might happen here. Malrang has a good position, looking for Caps.
Charm goes in. Caps looking to try and get away from this one. Cataclysm an option. Spirit Rush still available for Caps. Everfrost for the first route. Malrang now retreating back to the safety of his tower, but Comp and Trimby are on their way up. Control ward behind them. A TP possibility for Broken Blade. It's about to come off cooldown. Maybe he will join the fray. Another stun card locked in. Broken Blade goes into the minion wave instead. Larson's going to flash away. Caps on the chase onto Malrang, who's down to 300 HP. Trimby coming in as well, but Rogue so split. Caps flashes into the vision, the fog of war. Comp on the chase. One more. It was a crit. It would have been enough, but he didn't get the crit. He didn't get the kill. Super Mega Death Rocket wide. The Destiny will chase him down. Larson takes 1. Now Targamas going to try and get the resets in. Comp still in the 4v4 here. Larson low. The lock-in not enough. Reset dead from below. Targamas finds 2. Comp next up. It's 3 for 4 on the board for Rogue. They chase
fight for G2. It really has been a series of team fights where G2 have consistently come out on top. And this time, Caps, as you rightly said, was just so annoying to deal with. Isn't quite enough to get that kill, and then he sidesteps the W as well. This then forces the ultimate out, and Targamas is in a position to offer, well, assistance. He ends up buying enough time. The stopwatch comes through to mitigate the stun, and now we're back in the action.
G2 forcing in the mid lane, Caps with the Spirit Rush going in. Marang with a good flank position here. Comp, Super Mega Death Wicked dodge with the Feather Storm, and already Trimby's down. Auto Omni chased out as well. Comp and Larson knocked up, and G2 unrelenting continue their advance. 2 more kills to them with the Baron still remaining.
No flash.
Larson gets the stun card in, but Caps is on the chase, and you can see G2 erupt backstage. The fight continues. G2 wiped them, and the celebrations remain for G2. Comp down, Larson down, Malrang down, Trimby down, and maybe Rogue's hopes down the drain as G2 clean them up.
And just like that, a 4-0. G2 own the map right now. They're going to get this mid-tier 2. Broken Blade's going bot to catch the wave. Caps moving top to get top tier 1. All 3 lanes are theirs.
Look at how quickly the game is snowballing for G2. They just group as a 5-man. They force the fight, and once again, they come out on top. 8-3-5 is the scoreline for Caps. Level 14. He is poised and ready to hoist another trophy.
Oh, you just can't give Caps Ari, man. In this finals weekend, he's been on a tear. Has the Magi's back up to 14 stacks. You can see him laughing on the
When you get one shot at the highest stage here in Europe, well, he got a second chance and he is using it to its fullest. Winning this series, maybe about to fall down that hole too. G2 advance, Baron off. Here's the call of the Forge God. Marin going in with the Caston flashing away. Underneath the tower, Broken Blade tanking it up. Trimby there, death from below. Targamas finds it once again. And the damage from Rogue.
Running out of answers, and you can see how the team fights ensue around the red buff. The second Trimby used the Unbreakable, and it falls off. Broken Blade just pops the ultimate. 5-man unit of G2. See what Rogue can do to stop it.
So you look for the engage afterwards. Call of the Forge God about to come off cooldown.
On the wave, and then one person can solo Drake. While we do that, Flacket's the one starting up Drake here, but it could be a 4v5 for Rogue. The problem is they don't have any engage apart from the Jarvan, so...
Destiny used, as we say, Camp spotted by Larson. Dodges the charm, gold card down though. Larson with the Everfrost, only onto Broken Blade. He pops the stopwatch, Baron disengaged. G2 look for the fight now as the call of the Port God is an option for Broken Blade. He pops the cleanse from the Unsealed Spellbook. Super Minion's going to take down one Nexus Tower, and G2 may just let the minions do the work for them.
The Nexus.
Rogue corralled back into their own jungle. The Super Minions continue to push in. Rogue are looking for Targamas, but G2 can just turn back towards the Baron.
G2 don't have TP though, so they can't force an end. Rogue do have double TP, so they can send someone back to clear the wave, but the Super Minion's already dead. Another wave coming in. Rogue might have an exposed Nexus if this fight just continues to be so long. Malrang finds Caps.
He finds Caps and he finds Jankos, but he has to find a way out of this one because the charm's gonna hit. And Caps goes on a killing spree. And now without their jungler, Rogue have to retreat.
Look at the waves, so they're pushing in. That's one Nexus Tower left. Caps finds Larson.
Another charm! Another stopwatch pop by Larson. Caps looking for the kill. Locket used as well. Caps able to dodge away with the Spirit Rush, and G2 are still on the Baron. Super Minions are still pushing into Rogue's base. And every last vestige of hope, every glimmer of light that remained for Rogue
now they're making their way towards the base once more. Rogue have to have the defense of a lifetime to turn this one around.
They're holding on for Comp's Infinity Edge, but I don't think they're going to be able to. G2's going to force it.
Larson caught out, knocked up, and Broken Blade trying to get into the back line. Caps going in as well as Trimby is low. Odo just able to survive, so making that rocket. Can Targamas find the resets? Death from below missed. Comp found one.
For a full-on dive with Yornold. Tried to zone away the Jinx. Comp having no flash. Still 30 seconds left of the buff.
Would have respawned in the bottom lane. Caps down to half HP. The poke is good, as you say. Odoamne still has a lot of damage on this chase, but the inhibitor tower has fallen now. Bella's breath to get away from the stun card, but still, Broken Blade stunned for a second. No flashes on Flack and no flashes on Targamas, but the inhibitor will go down. Super Mega Death Rocket connects. It was low enough for the execute to find its mark.
Baron buff is off. G2 looking on this bot inhibitor. They're going to push in the wave, and there's no tower to defend it, so the siege won't have to happen. They go, Broken Blade can use the ult to force them away. Orin items coming in. Level 17.
Let's not forget that G2 have found themselves in this position before. Their ever so famous Misfits game, where they were in such a commanding lead and they lost it all. They do not want to make that mistake. They're going to take their time. They know that a finals is on the line. They do not even want to give a game over to Rogue. Ruin that incredible streak that they've had through the lower bracket, but also potential a momentum swing. Jankos isolated, does have the flash.
Will use it, but Cataclysm's going to be able to chase him here. Comp can't get across that wall. The Destiny coming in as well. They're looking for the Sun card, but everyone's on the wrong side of the wall as Malrang might be caught out by Caps. Jankos down to half. Flash burnt for him. No flashes burnt on the side of Rogue.
Not enough damage there from Rogue to get the pick.
Waste On towards the tier 3 top tower. The poke comes out from both sides.
Half HP on the tower, it's going to fall. Caps just needs a couple more autos to take it down. Call of the Forge God coming in as well. The Unbreakable by Trimby to try and stop it, puts it in the wrong direction. And Trimby's locked up, and Trimby's charmed up, and Trimby is buried under the ground. G2 now take their second inhibitor. They're looking for the third down towards the bottom side. Only one Nexus tower remains there. Remember, Caps goes in with the Spirit Rush, still clips Larson with the Orb of Deception.
They need a wave to play on though. Big poke lands onto Flacket. It's a 4v5 for now. 25 seconds on Trimby, but 3 inhibitors. Super creeps in all lanes, and a Baron buffed up G2. G2 can even wait for the soul as well if they want to.
And it was only 6 months ago. People in what seems to be a victory march. Unrelenting, they continue to push forward. Baron buff. Malrang looking for the flank. Yankos caught out. Yankos shut down. Com takes it even with the Call of the Forge God coming out. The stun onto Caps. He cleanses a little bit late. Rogue trying to defend. They got a man advantage, but what can they do? The shock blast goes wide. Caps still advancing. Flash charm. Trimby tanks it. Perfect play by the support from Rogue. But the death from below is enough. And the death of Rogue is written in stone. G2 claim their 9th title. Law and